everyone, welcome to the channel of Mr. Malayan and Miss Panda. Christmas is just around the corner. We are sure that many of us have already begun exploring the festive markets in bustling streets and shopping malls. The Christmas atmosphere grows richer with every passing day as twinkling decorations light up our surroundings. The warmth of holiday treats fills the air, and the melodies of hymns resonate from church choirs. Christmas is an important season for us, for its rich meaning and traditions. In this video, we would like to share with you some of our favorite Christmas traditions and some of the beautiful Christmas literature we reflect together during the season.
For me, I like going to Mass on Christmas Day.
For me, it's Christmas carols. So when I was a child, my family and I would go for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day service at church, singing hymns, and this tradition remains very important during my study abroad years in the United States and in the UK. So my mom used to serve in the church choir, and her love for Christmas carols deeply influenced me. So I was very familiar with songs like Noel or O Come, Emmanuel, Joy to the World, and Holy Night. During my childhood, they sort of became the soundtrack and sung and heard year after year. And these carols were more than just music. They were also a celebration of love, hope, and the profound joy that Christmas brings. So for me, singing Christmas hymns is the most anticipatory tradition each year.
Authors, poets, playwrights, and many others all love to write about Christmas. It's a season that flows joy and happiness. But we also see some of them insightfully bring out the other side of Christmas, the invisible struggles of those who are alone, grieving, or excluded. Just like every big festive occasion, while some enjoy big gatherings, there are others who aren't invited or struggle to feel a sense of belonging in such celebrations.
Indeed, such different experiences are captured in Wendy poems on Christmas. So in one of her short poems titled A Christmas Poem, describes Christmas experience as follows. At Christmas, little children sing and merry bells jingle. The cold winter air makes our hands and faces tingle. And happy families go to church and cheerily they mingle. And the whole business is unbelievably dreadful if you are single. Perhaps Merry Christmas for someone is Lonely Christmas for someone else. The emphasis of togetherness in this season unintentionally amplifies feelings of isolation.
Yeah, in this regard, I think it's very important to practice hospitality and welcome people who might not have a place to celebrate Christmas together. Imagine opening your table to a neighbor who's alone, inviting a single colleague to join your family celebrations, or organizing a community events where people of all backgrounds can share in holiday cheer. Such acts of hospitality remind us that the essence of Christmas lies not in perfection, but in human connection and generosity. Come to think of it, the Nativity story also revolves around finding space in the inn and welcoming strangers. The message of hospitality is ingrained in the great story of Christmas itself.
The core of Christmas lies in the message of giving and sharing. And I think few Christmas-themed literature can capture this as well as Charles Dickens' all-time classic, A Christmas Carol.
Oh, and then back in the UK, that was a really nice show to enjoy with our friends.
Yes.
So in Oxford, yeah.
That was really nice. Actually, it was my first time to see a theatre production of the book, so that was great fun.
And the plot of the story is not really complicated, it's quite a simple one. It's basically how a man called Ebenezer Scrooge transformed through his experience. So it's basically a man consumed by greed, and all he cared about life was just accumulating wealth and ignoring other people's needs. And as the story unfolds, Scrooge was visited by ghosts of Christmas past, present, and yet to come. And at these different stages, the ghosts revealed the horrible consequences of Scrooge's selfishness in contrast to the genuine joy and happiness enjoyed by those families who were not that well off, but tied together by love. He starts to see that true happiness isn't found in hoarding wealth, but in loving and giving to others. This realization also brings him a total transformation. He starts to, spoilers alert, he starts to act kindly to his underpaid clerk, and his family and also like he starts showing compassion to everybody around him, particularly to the person collecting donations for the poor outside his office.
I've always felt that there's something profoundly redemptive about this story, to be honest. So the transformation of Scrooge illustrates the need to break free from extreme selfish desires and instead turn our attention outward, right, to help those who are less fortunate. After all, it's more blessed to give than to receive. Although the story has a particular Christmas undertone, the message of giving and sharing exceeds the particularities of the season.
So yes, we should keep showing kindness to those around us, and especially those who are in need.
I think it's very important to remember in the meantime that perhaps we might see ourselves as givers in these situations. We are in fact also recipients in every interaction we are very privileged to have. I feel deeply encouraged when we visited old folks or migrant workers. They graciously welcome us into their living spaces and open their hearts, allowing us to share in their lives and to participate with them in their lives. I think it's truly a privilege to be part of such meaningful connections.
Indeed. And now as we're coming to the end of our video, we would love to end this with a beautiful reflection by the transformed Scrooge in A Christmas Carol.
I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. Thank you so much for listening to our sharing and reflections on Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.